Hello, Paso. I'm Sergio, and I'm here with Colonel Charles.
Hello.
Colonel, thank you so much for this interview. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Great, great. I just saw your show right here at the Lowbrow. Really nice.
Thank you so much.
Perfect sound.
Thank you. Yeah, sometimes we have a full band. Tonight we were stripped down to just a three-piece. But I like kind of doing the stripped down shows so you can hear the vocals.
It felt very intimate.
Yeah,
It felt very.
exactly. I mean, that was definitely the vibe this evening.
So, what can you tell us about your new album, Dreamer?
Dreamer.
Sleepless Dreamer, and how? What I really want to know is, if someone listens to it, what would you like them to come out with that experience?
The album is a culmination of a lot of things, of a lot of songs that I wrote, I guess over the last, since I was like 18 and I'm 27 now. So the last 9 years, almost 10 years. So I want them to get that whole breadth of the experience of my life, but in terms of the musical influences, definitely, there's the 70s, there's the 80s, there's the soft rock, the Laurel Canyon, but then there's also some 90s, some Sheryl Crow, some of the stuff that I grew up with, and now, so I wanted to kind of be a nice combination of all of those things.
Right. So I read somewhere that you love Fleetwood Mac. They're your favorite band. I love them too. Thinking of that, would you ever consider doing a cover of one of their songs, or?
I've definitely covered a lot of their songs live.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I've played Over My Head,
Okay.
and I've played also That's All Right from Mirage. I haven't ever really thought about recording one, but I love everything that they do. I saw them live when they did the whole reunion tour, although I know they just fired Lindsey Buckingham.
I know.
Which is a weird decision.
Yes.
But yeah, I saw them and it was one of the best shows ever, so I would love to pay tribute to them in any way possible.
Now that you're on the road and you're playing your songs for your album, I wanted to know, how much wiggle room do you have in experimenting with the sound when you're live?
Well, we definitely have to experiment a lot, as I was saying, because we're stripped down right now, and it's kind of just depending on the show, depending on the venue. The album is very lush and very layered. There's always a few guitars going, and there's keys and synths and all these things that are hard to imitate live, even if I do have as full of a band as I want.
Right.
So I feel like it's important to allow there to be wiggle room and room for interpretation, so that the live show, because it won't necessarily mimic the record,
Right.
is able to be its own thing, and that hopefully the songs can stand alone in
Right,
that context as well.
And I think it's the best part of when you go see an artist live. It's you don't want to hear the album exactly as it sounds. You want to see what they're bringing to a performance.
Totally, and there's so many great bands the Grateful Dead obviously is a great example, who when they were live they had an entirely other thing going on, and they're almost more known for their live stuff. So you definitely can cultivate something in that realm, and I think it's cool. If you want to tour, which bands today really have to do. It's crazy to think about the Beatles or the Beach Boys, how they were able to just decide, I don't want to tour anymore. But it's really you have to do that now.
Yeah.
And I love to do it. I love playing the songs live. But to know that the songs can stand alone and still.
Great. So speaking of being on the road, and you were with the Blank Tapes, and what's the difference between being in a band and now having your own band?
I'm learning so much, and I've had my own band for a long time now, but we're really just starting to hit it hard on the road, and it's a lot of responsibility. I feel personally really responsible for my players, because they're out here helping me execute my vision, and I get to play my songs and say what I want to say, which is so amazing. But I want to make sure they feel like they're it's worth their while, and they're compensated for their time, and they're having fun on the road and getting to be creatively fulfilled as much as I am, and I'm so grateful that they give me their time. So I feel that pressure a little more to take care of the people who are helping me.
Correct. Do you feel this maternal thing, like
Totally.
they're my kids?
Exactly. I feel totally like band mom, and I drive, and I'm very much like I plan all the. I do everything. So
You do it.
I'm the tour manager. I'm the talent. Got to do it all.
That's great. So you were in El Paso today. What did you like about it?
I love the nachos.
Okay.
And it was Taco Tuesday, so we got some cheap Tecate, some cheap tequila.
Yes.
I love Texas. I feel like California and Texas, they both have their own independent kind of identity,
Right.
and I love those two states and the Mexican food and
Right.
everything. I just love coming out here.
There's a bit of an overlap with like the food, the culture, and like the
Music,
desert.
And the desert,
Yeah.
all my favorite things. I got my turquoise on. I love it out here.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
Great questions.
hopefully we'll see you more often here.
We definitely hope to come back. We'll have to come back when school is in session.
Right.
We hear that's the time to come.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone in El Paso, and keep following us on El
Thank
Paso
you.
Mix. And remember to follow Pearl Charles on.
You can find me on Instagram at Pearl Charles or on Facebook at Pearl Charles Music.
Thank you.